to Spring Haven. In this video, we are going to learn what is the program structure in C Sharp. In order to do that, we are going to learn what are namespaces. In C Sharp, programs consist of one or more files. Each file contains zero or more namespaces as per the requirement of that particular file. Dotted uses namespaces to organize many of its classes. A class may need a namespace or may not, depending on the circumstances. We will look deep into namespaces in our upcoming classes. A namespace contains types such as classes, structs, interfaces, enumerations, and delegates or other namespaces. So this is a sample example of skeleton of a program in C Sharp. It contains almost all of the types that we saw above. I will switch back to my Visual Studio 2022. So in our last video, we created a new project C Sharp example. In that, there is a file called program.cs which is created automatically. In that, I just pasted the code that we saw on that slide. Here on the first line, we saw using system. This is a namespace and how it is used. System is the namespace name and using is a keyword that indicates how a C# imports a namespace. On line 2, a namespace has been defined. Its name is your namespace and there is this curly brace which stores the indication of start and the close curly braces which indicates the end of the namespace. If we click on this minimize button here, we can expand or minimize the namespace. All of these contents that we have here are part of this particular your namespace. In line 4, we have a class declaration, and in line 7, we have a struct declaration. In line number 10, we have an interface declaration. In line number 13, we have a delegate. In line number 14, we have an enum. In line number 17, again, we are nesting a new namespace inside this your namespace, and which marks the starts and ends of this namespace. And this is the another class that indicates the starting of this particular program.cs. In C# application, main method is used to invoke the initial entry point of the application. This is where all the program starts. If I start the run button, it will run the same. It is printing hello world. And this is the instruction that is given to write hello world to the console window. Even though we have these many items, we are not using this yet. We will discuss more about these things in our further videos.